guys, welcome back to another episode of the E program. I am Crystal Renee, your nutritionist, and with me today is Damon. Say hey, Renee.
Hey, how everybody doing?
Alright, he's gonna help me cook today. Alright, so we have some gnocchi. Okay, we're gonna add that to our boiling water. You wanna go ahead and do that? Now we are gonna let this boil for a couple minutes. When they start to float, that's when we'll know they're done, okay? You want to cut the sausage while we wait?
Okay. Now, how am I supposed to do that? I never cooked.
So in coins, so like the size of a quarter. We gonna break this all the way down. You look like you know what you're doing.
I watch my grandma a lot, so.
Best person to watch in the kitchen. Grandma's and mom. All right, so what is your reason for not cooking so much? What's going on with that?
I actually really don't know how to cook. That's my reason.
You just gotta jump in, try it.
I try because I do pay too much eating fast food, so.
See, by the time you pay for all that, you pay for some fresh produce, fresh groceries. Make your own meals.
I don't even know what to shop for.
So what I do is I plan out my meals for the week. That way I have a grocery list. I go to the store because if I don't make a list, I'm gonna get everything but what I went for. All right, so I go to the store, get my list, go home, make my meals for the week, and then I'm good. You just gotta find like little simple recipes.
So you do like meal prepping?
Yeah. Because I caught myself eating out a lot. Spending money. Yep. Spending money. I'm at a restaurant. I'm like, dang, by the time I spent this, I could have been at the grocery store. Our gnocchi is rising. They're starting to float, so we're going to start to cook our sausage, okay? I'm going to add our olive oil to the pan. And then you can go ahead and add the sausage. We're going to let our sausage cook for about 8 minutes or until they're nice and caramelized. Alright, so tell me a little bit about CDC.
Well, first of all, I've been with BU Wellness for 17 years now.
Ooh, okay.
I'm like one of the oldest people here, if you want to say, as far as years. But, I started off volunteering here, then I worked my way up the ladder. Now I'm the program manager of our new grant that we just got, which is a CDC grant, PS 21-2102. That grant allows us to have non-conventional testing hours, so we test from like 6 a.m. to like 9 o'clock at night. 6 p.m. to 9 o'clock at night.
Okay.
Testing is going pretty good. We have like a full schedule going on, every day now. We work every other Saturday from like 10 to 2. Every other Saturday we offer testing hours there on Saturdays. And we also do a lot of non-conventional outreach at nighttime. So we go to the clubs, where a lot of sex workers are and stuff like that. We take our mom unit out, we test it out there and stuff too. So.
Okay. So since you have been here so long, what is your favorite part about your job? Like, what do you just absolutely love?
I love, all aspects of BU Wellness. First called Brothers United, and now we switching over to do more wellness and stuff, like to get outside and doing everything like HIV. We focus on nutrition, diabetes, cancer, make sure people are working out, eating right, just taking care of your whole body. That's what we focus on now. I pretty much did every job here. So far as I haven't been like an official case manager, but I know how to do everything. So yeah.
Well, we thank you for all that you do and all of the time that you have invested here at BU Wellness. So you're definitely appreciated, and it doesn't go, unlooked.
Yeah.
We see it.
That's good. Yeah, because I'm not here for the money. I'm here because I love my community, and me being HIV positive for 17 years, I try to give back to my community. Is they cooking right?
They are. They're cooking a little slow, but they're getting there. All right, while those are cooking, we are going to boil these, okay? We're gonna boil these down. But first we're gonna break them down.
Okay.
So, just by the stalks, yep.
Okay.
And while you do that, I'll get some fresh water first to boil these in.
So how long have you been doing this?
As far as nutrition?
Yes.
So I've been a certified nutritionist for, this is my 3rd year.
Okay.
We recertify every 2 years. So yeah, I kind of started, my mom, well, a lot of my family members have high blood pressure.
Okay.
And, you know, I've lost loved ones to things like congestive heart failure, high blood pressure, heart attack. So I had kind of gotten to a point where I'm like, I'm tired of seeing my loved ones go like that. I'm gonna take things into my own hands. So I started educating them on like the things that they're putting in their body really matters, getting them up and moving, meal prepping, of course.
Right.
And actually my mom is to the point where she is completely off of her high blood pressure medicine because I have been meal prepping her. She goes to my workout, so she's completely off of her high blood pressure medicine. And one of my big goals is just educating our people.
So how long has she been off her medicine?
About 6 months.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good.
She's been working with me for about 1.5 years. So yeah, now she's at a point where she's off of her high blood pressure medicine, and she is no longer pre-diabetic.
Okay.
So I need her around for a long time.
Right.
So we had to get her together.
So now we're going to add these to the
Yep,
water.
we're gonna boil these down.
Okay.
Only for about 3 minutes though, not too long. All right, our sausage is done, so we're gonna add our rosemary, salt, and garlic. I'll add our rosemary. We're only gonna cook this together for about 30 seconds. Okay.
Salt. And garlic. A good meal for me to start off trying to cook, right?
Yeah, so like
So
just
not making no fried food,
Yeah.
not no chicken or nothing.
try pastas. A lot of pastas
okay.
you just boil and dump.
Okay.
They're super simple.
What's the best pasta?
We actually, so my new favorite, we actually made it here for the E.A.T program. It's a creamy Tuscan chicken pasta. It has sun-dried tomatoes and spinach in it.
Okay.
And you use heavy whipping cream, mozzarella cheese, and any type of noodle. I've tried it with like the bow tie noodles. That's really good. But yeah, it's really good. My household wears that recipe out. We're gonna add our, what's this called again? Rapini. That's what it's called. All right, we're gonna add our rapini. All right, we have let our sausage mix cook for about 2 minutes. We're gonna add everything together, and then we're gonna toss it in basil, okay? Everything's evenly mixed. We're gonna put this in a pan, top with some mozzarella cheese, and bake it at 400 degrees.
I'm gonna add it to the pan.
Yep, make sure everything's evenly spread out.
I want to put a lot in the pan.
And then top that off with the mozzarella cheese. Now, if you did not want to use turkey sausage, you can use a different source of protein, chicken, shrimp, Italian sausage. It's all about preference. Make this recipe your recipe. All right, we're just gonna leave that in there just long enough to let the cheese melt, so maybe like a minute or two. But while that is cooking, we are going to talk about fall. All right, so I heard that you were legendary on the ball scene. So can you tell us like what that is, what goes on? Give us a little bit of background info.
Okay, I am legendary Damon Prodigy. I've been a prodigy for like 5 years now. I used to be a prodigy a long time ago, but it was some controversy. I had, step away, and I came back. The ball scene is like an underground competition that the LGBTQ people and trans people compete in. Even, straight people competing in the boxing too.
Okay.
We had different categories like realness, Vogue, film, Oway. I don't know if you seen Madonna's movie where they was like voguing a lot in there. That's where she got that from the house of Ninja.
Okay.
Indianapolis got about 5 major houses here that compete. The ball scene here started back in 2000 by the icon Opie Ebony, and that first house is the House of Glory, and that house will be getting honored on our War 8th Day event in December. So we'll be having a Legends dinner, and a few people that started the ball scene here will get awards that night. And we also have like a big $5,000 competition as a house, category that we're trying to get at least 10 houses to compete for the $5,000. Everything will be virtually, so they have to put on production, wherever city they live in. Even people from overseas can do it.
Wow.
So, and that category will be judged by different people in the ball scene virtually. We have like a big Legends dinner at a location that will be released soon, but it's not open to the public. It's just, for a few donors and stuff like that. Then we also, in the city, we have like little Vogue nights that we do. That's for people that just entered to the ball scene. They can come to practice, and we do like a little categories. We teach them what to do before they go out of town and stuff to compete.
That's really dope. Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm like one of like the gatekeepers here in Indianapolis. So I got a lot of kids here in Indianapolis. So I try to teach them the best way to go as far as like what category they should walk. Even if they doing sex work and stuff, I try to make sure they protect themselves, getting tested here at BU, get them linked to care if they are HIV positive, stuff like that. So that's my life 24/7.
So what is Icon? Tell me about that.
You become legendary within 10 years of being in ballroom, but not just being in ballroom 10 years. You really have to travel, walk, become a household name in your category, win a lot of cash categories, be one of the people that, people scared to, walk the ball. Like, oh, he's walking tonight, I'm not walking. So, it took me a minute to get there. So, my next step is Icon. Icon, like you've been in the ball scene for like 20 years. And then you do a lot of stuff in your community, like community outreach. People look up to you. You're well respected, and that's it.
Okay. All right. Fresh out the oven. Now we get to taste our work. You ready? You look a little nervous. Don't make me nervous.
This is new to me, so I like to try new things.
Make sure you get a little bit of everything.
Okay.
Ready? That really is good.
Yeah. I like the broccoli flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the cheese. Eat broccoli and cheese.
The sausage adds a whole lot of flavor too. Like I said, you can use any protein. It doesn't have to be turkey sausage, but this turkey sausage is everything right now. Okay, rate it. Scale of 1 to 10.
Actually, this is something I could cook and I would eat like once a week. So
Okay.
it's like about an 8.
Yeah, I'd say about 8. All right, you guys, we're out of here. We hope you enjoy this recipe. Till next time.